We talk about self-compassion a lot. What does that mean? What does that mean in a moment of conflict with your partner? Self-compassion can look as simple as noticing where you're defensive, noticing when you want to lash out, attack, or withdraw completely. Recognize what that old pain is. Recognize why you're being defensive, and be self-compassionate towards that pain.
I hear you say that. I'm thinking of the work of people like Kristen Neff, who have reminded us that self-compassion sometimes is doing the hard thing, not the easy thing. In our culture, we like to think that having a bubble bath or a day off is the truly self-compassionate thing. But in the long run, as we're working on a real change process, a real goal in your therapeutic conversion as a person, sometimes self-compassion is the harder thing to do.
Absolutely.
Rather than taking a day off, it's, like you said, it's addressing an old wound or making space for old pain.
And I know that sounds complicated and that sounds really hard, but in that moment when you're fighting, in that moment when you recognize that you want to do a thing, where you want to attack, where you want to push hard, take a moment, recognize your pain, and be comforting toward yourself before you come back together with your partner.
And that really reminds me of the Gottman's suggestion to take breaks in a relationship. My grandmother had this sort of age-old wisdom that you should never go to bed angry, which is not true at all, in fact. Sometimes a break can be the thing that makes all the difference in getting over that moment of conflict. So
Absolutely.
taking 20 minutes, maybe even a day, but it's not a break in the sense that you retreat from your partner. It's an agreed upon time that you set aside the emotional response that you have, that reactivity, and you say to your partner, I need a break. I'm feeling flooded, is the language you might hear used out there commonly. Let's come back to this, and then you commit together to coming back.
And in that time, taking a break, remember to be soft and gentle to the pain that you have.